Alrighty guys, so since plans have changed once again and my daughter's surgery is scheduled for this week, we are going to have to make adjustments. So once you've cut out all of your pieces, you've folded the tabs over. It's really important to cut as best as possible, fold as equally as possible, and then you need to make sure you fold it over in half so your pieces look like this, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna start off with the one being your centerpiece. I picked a government. It's just the one that I had in my hand, okay? So you're gonna just pick one just for visualization, and then you're going to place two more around. You're gonna place them around. So you're gonna have one here, in this direction, and in this direction, and then you're going to have another one here, and then here. You are gonna have an extra piece, and that's okay because we're gonna attach that at the end, okay? So before you glue anything down, you wanna make sure your bloom balls can be placed in any direction. I could have put this one over here. Doesn't really matter how you decide to place them as long as they're in this angles. And then you're gonna take a glue stick and you're just going to fold each one over, and you wanna glue right here and then just squeeze them together, okay? Then take this one, glue each side and squeeze them together. Now, I'm at home making this video because I'm only gonna be in school on Monday and Tuesday, so I don't have a glue stick. I only have a stapler. So I'm gonna wing it here just to show you, okay? So please use a glue stick, it's much better, okay? The more precise you can be, the better off you are. Okay, sometimes having a friend help you and hold the pieces down is really beneficial. So if you're struggling with the construction part, find a friend, okay? So here we go. So for our first attachments, you're going to have a shape that's going to look like this, okay? And then all you're going to do is you're going to continue to match the pieces, and then you're not going to be able to do it on the ground anymore. You're going to have to pick it up, and you're going to have to start gluing these two pieces, like here and here, and then you're going to attach them together. Okay, and the more precise that you can be with lining up your circles, lining up your lines, the better off you're going to be. Okay. So here we go. And like I said, don't use a stapler unless you're desperate and you're at home and you're just trying to finish up your project before, you know, the deadline's due. When desperate, you know. I don't have a glue stick at home, and I couldn't even find any wet glue. So it was tape or the stapler or nothing. So like I said, just continue circling around your pieces and attaching the two flaps, okay? Now, if you come across and they overlap like this is not what you want, so you're gonna have to take a piece off and figure out what angle you went astray in, okay? And this is where, you know, having someone coming in to help you either hold down the flap so you can glue, or holding your ball, or just kind of working it out on your own as we kind of circle through, attaching the sides. Sorry about the stapler again. Not my finest moment, but you know. Gets the job done. So, here we are. So once we've stapled or we've glued all of our tabs together, okay, you should have an object that looks like this with an opening. Now, if you didn't cut your circles precisely or fold your lines on the line, it may not be as even. That's why it's really important in that step. Essentially, so all you should have left is an object that looks like this, and that's when this last piece kind of comes into play, and it literally just goes right on top. And once you finish stapling, or you finish gluing, I'm stapling, you're gluing, this down, you're going to come out with a complete tip balloon ball. Okay, and I know you're upset, no presentations, but you're gonna put it on the wall, and I'm gonna come in over vacation and I'm gonna look at them all, okay? So once again, look at the directions, look at the video, do the best you can. Good luck, guys. I'll see you after vacation. Have fun at camp.